All right, we are back here on the O'Shea Vlogcast. I am your host, O'Shea Duke Jackson, and back by popular demand,
Stop that shit.
the man himself, Steve the D Williams. What's up, player?
Hey, what's good with you, man? Appreciate having me on, man. How you doing, fam?
Man, doing okay. Rough weekend, but things happen. Both of us actually are being affected
Yeah.
with
By
our
the
own businesses
yes,
all
yes.
weekend. But true to form, we heard the serious demand to bring Steve the Dean Williams back. Every time we've done a show with the Dean, over 100,000 watch time minutes each time he's been on.
Wow.
And this was last show. He was on 130,000 watch
Hey,
time. So
cool.
that means people are really watching from the beginning to the end of the show. So we want to thank you guys for that. We have a very special topic for all men of all race and ethnicity, something that Steve the Dean specializes with his website, www.themanmindset.com. And that is dealing with women from the position of strength. Last week, we talked about dear men, you are the prize. And now Steve the Dean is going to take you into another segment with dealing with women from the position of strength. Why is this important, Steve?
Well, it's very, very important because I always believe and I live by this is that as a man, you train not just every man how to treat you, you train every woman how to treat you. And if you are not strong in your principles, if you're not strong in your last name, then they will walk over you, use you, and treat you like a bitch.
Let's go back to what you just said prior, which was a very, 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 very important statement. You say not only do you train people and men how to treat you, you train women how to treat you.
Absolutely.
Elaborate on that. I think a lot of people
Well,
may not understand what you mean when you say that.
well, a lot of young men, or a lot of men, period, have no idea that they set a standard every time they meet a woman. And unfortunately, for a lot of men, they are in what we call reaction. They are pretending to be nicer than they really are to make her like them. They are afraid to touch her. They're afraid to let her know what's on their mind. They walk on eggshells. They try to backdoor them. They try to do all these things instead of just being straight up and being a man about their shit. So what happens is that a woman is always going to test to see what kind of individual you are. She will always test you because that is her point of her behavior. Her behavior is either going to go to the right, where she's going to respect you and may give you a little rumblings here and there, or she's not going to respect you, dog you out, hit you, yell at you, and scream. And I think what a lot of young men don't understand is there's a lot of things that are going on today with these women where they're out of control. But the reason I feel that they are out of control is because there's nobody to control them and give them a standard of how to be ladylike and represent that man in his last name.
Why do you think that men are afraid to make women be women in today's time?
Well, they're afraid. Is not. I won't say afraid of. Well, I will say afraid of women. They're afraid of women. They're afraid to approach them. They're afraid to talk to them. They give all their power away to them, and these women haven't done anything to earn that power. The problem is that they see some titties and they see a round ass, and they automatically feel they knock themselves. They think that they're not good enough, so they feel that they have to be somebody else in order to get that woman, and that's coming from one side. And then the other side is you have the media, TV, news, magazines, rappers, movie stars saying that you got to kiss her ass to get her ass. You got to buy her shit to get her ass. You got to bend over backwards, give your spine, rip your spine out like the predator, cut your balls off, put it in her purse, and hopefully she'll pat you on your head. Fuck is that about, man?
Let's talk about this because you made another excellent point I want to come back to. You said men are giving their power away. Men are giving their power away. Now, let's say I'm listening to what you're saying, and Steve, that man, I hear that, but what do you really mean when you say, I am giving my power away to women?
Well, you're not making a woman earn your time. You're automatically, just because she looks good, you feel like, again, you have to walk on eggshells. You have to kiss her ass. You have to buy her drinks and take her to dinner just to try to prove your worth and value to her. But what is she doing to prove her worth and value to you? Nothing. She just sits there and takes all the gifts, all the trinkets, all the flowers, all the drinks, and feels like that's expected. And her world, sure, it's expected, but you're not going to get anywhere with her because that's not a man in her eyes. She needs somebody to put her in her place. And I don't mean to be like mean, like hit her or anything like that, but be able to say no to her, check her out the door, and live by standard. That's the thing that they need. See, we've always been taught, O'Shea, that not all, I mean, mom, like I talked to you before, mom and all these other females is taught to open doors, give them flowers, tell them how beautiful they are, take your jacket off and put it in a puddle. Well, maybe if this was 1920 or 1876 when women had standards, you might want to do that. But they don't have those standards anymore. They don't live by that. And yet we're still rewarding bad behavior by doing silly shit to women who don't deserve this stuff.
Now, you make a great point again in talking about rewarding women with bad behavior. Some men may listen to what you're saying, and I'm just going to play the devil's advocate here.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I love that.
Listen, if I tell a woman that she has bad behavior and I'm not going to go for it, I very well may be ridiculed in society because that's not necessarily socially popular to tell bad acting women that they're misbehaving, or I'm not going to put up with that. Feminism is so strong. I don't believe that I can change a woman's mind when society tells her that she should deserve it, and I'm letting her know that she's not. How can I get her to see it the way that I'm seeing it without her being influenced by what society is telling her that she deserves?
Well, the first thing is I'm not going for popular. I'm going for my standards. So I don't care what society says, fam. You know what I mean? Because society is the reason why we're in the situation we are in now. Mm-hmm. I believe that I always go back to her job. The company has a standard. The company has a legacy. They have mission statements. They have everything in place to let anybody know who walks in that door what the standard is. And either you're going to abide by this standard and you get this job if you pass the interview, or you don't. And what I'm saying is that, just because you have ass and titties doesn't mean you can give me 30 points, 24 rebounds, 6 assists, and 8 steals. You might not even be worth it to be on my team. But I've got the standard, which means is that society is helping these women get more power. That's just how it is. But it's funny that you have a bitchy ass woman treating a lot of guys like a bitch, but when she gets with a real man, you always notice she knows her place. She's quiet. She's silent. She's not acting up. She's not being disrespected, because just like the job, if she screws up, she's gone. And that's what these guys don't understand. They need to show women that type of power.
Steve, you make again, a great answer. And I understand that companies have mission statements.
Yes.
Credos. Like
yes.
I work for Verizon Wireless is a big credo statement. I understand when you say standard, but Steve, I really don't have a lot of expectations for a woman. Can you help me see what a standard should be so I can get that man mindset? Well, I don't know how to develop that standard ask for. I mean, I just know that she's pretty and she got a nice ass, nice titties. She smell good. Like that's what That's what I want. What else should I require from her? For me, if I'm a young man, I don't have that much experience with women. What is it that I should require and develop as a standard for a woman? If you can help me with that, I would appreciate it.
Okay. And always remember, guys, the standard is not for women. Always the standard is going to be for yourself. She's going to have to follow your rules, because I've always said to you young men, at the end of the day, she's going after your last name in your ring. Okay. At the end of the day, that's just how it is. So what I would say for you guys to set a standard is, don't go into these love relationships. Look for respect relationships. Love is going to come. It comes and goes, but respect lasts forever. Meaning that, you know what? I can be nice, but don't take my kindness for weakness. You need to stop apologizing over small things when you feel like she's upset. You've got to stop sacrificing your self-respect just to keep her around. You've got to stop agreeing with her to avoid her disapproval. You got to stop being dishonest with her and let her know the truth about things. You got to stop trying to convince her to like you by buying her stuff, what I call from the outside world, gifts and kissing her ass. You have to put yourself above all. And she never comes first. She may come second or she may come next, but she never comes first. And the first thing I always say, O'Shea, to get these guys to do this is that you need to let them know from jump that, you know what, I'm a drama-free man. I love to have fun. I love to enjoy life. I love to enjoy women. But if anybody brings any drama in my life, and this is what I call being solution-based, that she's gone. You know, because I treat people the way I want to be treated, and I will not allow anybody who feels like she's having a bad day to make me her punching bag, or someone that wants to throw shit at me or raise her voice at me. I'm not that dude. So you need to find some cake ass motherfucker to do that, but this ain't happening here.
Okay, so let me do this. It's an excellent response. You men out there, thank you for tuning in. We got 80 watching. I know that before this is all, we'll have up to 200. What I need you brothers to do, if you are on this channel in particular, like the video. That's the first thing you want to do. Like the video. Steve the Dean, once again, is coming, to spend his time over here at the O'Shea Blogcast. So we want to appreciate his work. So what I want you to do is, as you're liking the video, get the likes up. All right, get those likes up. What I want you to do is go into the chat here, subscribe to Steve the Dean's channel, okay, the Alpha Male Society. Go in the chat, click that link, all right? Click that link. If you haven't subscribed to Steve the Dean, what are you waiting on? Subscribe. He has over 400 videos, 400 self-help videos. All those videos are free. He also has private consultations that you guys can check out. So do that. Subscribe to Steve the Dean, and we're going to go back to the interview. And once again, get the likes up. I only have 30, not 40 likes, 83 watching. You like the video, YouTube promotes the video. All right? So that just, more exposure for this particular podcast. Steve, you said that men are usually trying to give gifts from the outside world.
Yes.
The outside world. Now, I caught that. I would like you to elaborate on the difference between the gifts of the outside world in comparison to what we have from what you may consider the inside world.
Okay. What I'm trying to get every individual to know is, are you getting feedback?
Yeah, I hear a little bit, but you're fine. Keep talking.
Okay. What I'm trying to do is get every guy to understand about what attraction is and how to get that from a woman. You're not going to get attraction by using what I call the outside world. That is using your money, cars, clothes, and buying her things to try to impress her. I'm not saying she's not going to be attracted to those things, but she's not going to be attracted to you. See, for a lot of guys don't understand is your money isn't a substitute for your personality. Money isn't a substitute for you being funny and witty. But if you use these things and these trinkets to hide behind instead of showing your true self, you're not going to get those things. What I'm trying to teach you guys is that you are enough. You don't need those things. If you don't believe me, I'm sure sometimes you went over a woman's house and you see this wilted ass flower or something on her wall, or it's in her book or on a dresser, and she's holding on to it like it's the cure for cancer. And I know you're probably wondering why. Because when you're a real man about your shit, you can grab a dandelion out the fucking grass and give it to her, and she will cherish that more than you buying her roses and diamond rings and stuff. Because as a man, you don't hand things away. You have to earn that. You got to earn my time. You've got to earn my gifts if I give them or decide to give you, because I'm my own gift. You need to be happy you with me. I'm sorry, shit. That's how you got to feel, man.
No, that's some real game, man. And like I said, you brothers out there, take notes. All right, get the lights up. We were in here really giving some real information. But Steve,
yes,
I gotta play devil's advocate.
All right, just do it.
I'm hearing what you're saying.
Yes,
you spitting some real tabernacle right now.
No doubt.
But how do I know, Steve, that a woman is interested in me? I mean, how do I know that she likes me for me and me being the prize without, because hey, let's face it. Right now, in the world, women are attracted to money. They're attracted to diamond rings. They're attracted to what a man can do. Hypergamy is real. And I've been taught that in order for me to get certain things, that I need to, be able to show women I can provide for them, all of these things. What can I do to how do I know that a woman really wants me for me and my mindset versus me and my bank account?
Well, that's pretty easy. That's a simple one. See, when she's interested in you, she enjoys talking to you. When she's interested in you, she calls you and she texts you. When she sees you pop up on Facebook, she automatically is the first one to say, "Hey, how you doing?" Even if you get off at night, she's the last one that wants to talk to you. When you're spending time with her, she's going to touch you. She's going to allow you to touch her. She's going to talk to you all the time. She's going to tell you things, lots of physical contact. She's going to also make it clear that she's single and available. She's going to ask for a lot of your qualities when you're wearing something. She's going to tell you look nice in that shirt. You smell good. She is going to make sure she doesn't keep her distance from you. She's going to tease. She's going to give you a lot of compliments. She's going to hold a lot of eye contact with you. Those are things that, guess what? I didn't say anything about buying or anything, did I, OJ? No. But remember, O'Shea, this is why I teach guys. There are 3 levels that you must reach to get to this point. Curiosity, attention, then attraction. If you can't hit her curiosity, you out the game. If you can't get her attention, you out. But once you hit attraction with a woman, there is nothing that she can say, do, or anything. It doesn't matter her family, her friends, her uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins, brother. It doesn't matter. Even her preacher can tell her to stay away from you, and she's going to do the things I just mentioned, because that's what I'm going for, Shay. I'm going to get her attraction, but I'm not trying to pander that shit, man.
Well, very, very good, very good. Okay, it's hard to stump the dean, but I have a female which is hard pressed to come to the hangout, and her name is Deanna Sutton. She says, "Why can't both the man and woman be the prize? I don't want to be with a man who boasts he is the prize." And I am sure a man wouldn't want me proclaiming that either. So let's talk about what Sutton's talking about here.
Yes.
She says she doesn't want to be the man who boasts that he's the prize. What is your response to somebody like her and women who feel like her?
Well, it's funny when they say that, and they always end up with these cookie cutter guys that they get bored with, that they avoid, that they don't call or text back, that they keep their distance from, that they don't enjoy talking to, that they don't want them to touch them, and she stares at other guys. These are the same guys that who don't have that standard, that will be happy to come over your house and put up your Christmas lights, will be happy to drive you around town and hold your purse while you're going to Victoria's Secrets, or at 11:30, be a shoulder to cry on when that asshole leaves your crib. See, these women are all about what they want. They're going to think, see, these are wants that she's talking about. But what she needs is an assertive man that is going to lead her and the family to wherever they need to go. And that's the thing that these women don't understand. They are so indoctrinated where they think they are over men, or they think they're all special. There's nothing special about you till I say you're special. And I hate to, and can I elaborate that on O'Shea to explain that to her? Okay, check this out. I'm gonna use Burger King and McDonald's to explain value to her, because I don't think she understands that it is I that puts value into you, not you. I'm not saying as a woman not to value yourself, but let's look at McDonald's and Burger King. They both, McDonald's has the Big Mac, Burger King has the Whopper. They both think their hamburgers have value. They both think their hamburgers is the best hamburger out there. But it is you as the customer, if you're in the middle of the street and you want a hamburger, you are going to put value and go to the restaurant you feel is going to serve you and going to treat you better. So ladies, what I'm saying to you, and this lady that asked that question, is you got to understand something. You are no different than every woman out there until I say you're different. And once you're different, then maybe you can start to show me why I should give you my time, my attention, my ring, my last name, and most importantly, my seed. I'm sorry. That's just how it is.
I noticed that a lot of women are trying to, like Sutton, for example, they want to prove like, well, I'm also important. I'm also, I also can do something. This is the typical black women. You know what I mean? They want to assert themselves as I am equal, or this is 50-50. No, it's not. It's not. I mean, if it was 50, then 50-50, then the black community wouldn't be what it is. Right. Yes. Men got to understand you are more.
Yes.
I'm not trying to be sexist. You are more important than women. You just are.
Yes.
Next door to this building that I'm sitting in right now, you got to understand, men built this condominium. Next door, they're building another one. When you guys see me go out and vlog in the city, everything that you see that's out there have been built by who? Men.
Man. Fuck yeah.
Every car has been assembled by a man. All the streets, anything in society, you build that. So therefore, there can be no fucking way in hell. I'm saying it again. No fucking way in what? Hell. That a woman is your equal. Because if that's your equal, then tell her to go build all these fucking buildings.
Yep. Tell her to fight the wars. Tell her to stand in the front lines. Tell her to do all that. Yeah.
It's not. So women who are out talking about, well, I know, no, you're not. You're not out there building bridges. You're not out there doing these things. You are not on an equal level. You're just not. I don't give a fuck what you can do. You are not on an equal level.
Absolutely.
That's why men can have babies to their 60, 70, 80. Women give a short time. So fellas, don't let women like Deanna Sutton, no disrespect to her, but don't let women like that try to tell you that, oh, well, I'm equal. No, shut up. You're not. Women like that, 150-50, leave them.
Yeah. Because a woman like who has that type of mindset is the kind of woman that's going to go into the company and think she can tell the CEO or CFO what he can and can't do. Doesn't work that way, man.
Well, what's a woman like Deanna Sutton? I mean, like, why are women like her?
Well, I don't know her, but I know her behaviors. That's what I always say when women always get mad at me and say, you don't know me. I don't need to know you. I just need to know your behaviors. And unfortunately, your behaviors show me that, you know what, women who are like that are only good for their face in a pillow and they ass up in the air, and you just toss them in the trash and move on. And I'm not trying to be, I don't know her. I'm just talking about women who have that behaviors, because there's nothing, as a man, I don't want somebody who's gonna come in my castle or my kingdom and gonna put pink drapes and chandeliers and try to tell me what I can and can't do, who I can and can see and hang out with, and I'm gonna need a hall pass to do things. You don't, guys, y'all don't do that. Y'all have given, not saying y'all have given these women the power, but there's a lot of cookie cutters out there who, when they see women like that, because they're intimidated by their strength, and because these individuals don't have their own strength, they feel like, oh my God, I got to make her happy, or I'm going to lose her, or she's powerful. And, they always say this, like, I'm a queen. And I always say, well, show me your castle. You're not a queen until I tell you you're a queen. Until I tell you you're a queen, you just a regular old chick that's just getting hit on by other guys. There's nothing special about you. And that's the problem. We need more men out there to realize their value and to show these women that there's nothing special about them until we deem that fact, O'Shea.
Let me ask you this, because we got a lot of men, right? They'll listen to Steve the Dean. And of course, I'm not a relationship expert. Of course, I do have some videos from my own experience. I am a man of sparing Negro YouTuber.
Yeah,
if you could say, but I'm not on your level. But a lot of men will listen to this. They will hear the good game that Steve the Dean is talking, but when they get in real life, they don't apply it, or they freeze up, and then Super Simp comes out. How can these men make the man mindset a part of their 24-hour routine? How does it start? How does this conversation not just be a good pep talk and then you leave it and that's it? And how can they start putting this together tonight, Monday, Tuesday, rest of their life?
You have to stop walking in the direction that you've been going in all your life. Turn around and come back home to the land of ass and titties. Stop being problematic. Stop blaming others for everything that's going on in your life. Stop living in the past. Stop living in fear. Stop making excuses. Stop neglecting personal development. Stop staying in your comfort zone. Stop running away when obstacles come up, because as long as you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to get what you get. And that is not respect from these women. We are trying to teach you gentlemen with the man mindset to be solution based, to realize there are going to be issues in your life, but these are not problems. A problem is a meteor the size of Jupiter heading towards Earth. That's a fucking problem. But a woman being disrespectful to you, yelling at you, that's a quick fix. That's a fire and dismissal. But a lot of these guys, again, we got to unplug them, O'Shea. We got to show them that, look, I understand that you've got loser friends who've been telling you all your life that, just hang in there. Work it out. Go see Dr. Phil or get marriage counseling. Couples argue and it's okay to sleep on the couch and happy wife, happy life. You've been hearing that from your friends, family members, parents, all that shit, because they are trying to bottle you in. And O'Shea, like I've always said, I've got 3 laws I tell all guys. You got to follow the law of the land, the law of your job, and the law of the street. That means the law of the land. That means I don't want you guys killing people because you're going to get in trouble. The law of the street, don't run past red lights. You know how cops are nowadays. Be careful. And last but not least, the law of your job. Go to your job and do your job. But outside of that, there are no laws. You get to do and make everything yourself. But unfortunately, O'Shea, because they lack problems, live in the past, make excuses, they are being told and spoon-fed how they should be in order to get a woman. That's the problem.
That is very true. And I have another question. But before we do so, brothers, thank you so much for liking the post. Thank you, Deanna. He's sexist, misogynistic, and only showcase the type of women he has attracted. Now, it's like, listen.
Wait, that's the one just said that?
Yeah.
Wait. You know what? O'Shea, tell her I said thank you very much. Because guys, I'd rather be an asshole and a jerk and get all that ass than be that nice guy, sweet and kind, and you listen to me and you're such a great guy. You know what? Those words that she told me is exactly what I want to hear, because those are the words that always get guys like me all the ass, O'Shea. So just tell her, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Deanna. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Deanna, I think she likes the conversation because she's still here. So
hey, wait, that's O'Shea. That's my point. That's my point, dog. You hit it. Because if I was nice, I'd be boring. If I told her what she wanted to hear, she would have been clicked off already and moved on. But you know what? I'm intriguing her because you know what? She's never heard a man talk like this. She's never heard a man willing to put her in her place. That's what intrigues these women, to move them from curiosity to getting their attention, fam. So I'm telling you.
All right. So you're seeing it working right here. Okay.
Yep.
So listen, fellas. Men of all races that are listening to the chat, go ahead and like the video. We have 119 watching, 70 likes. All right. So I need you to do me a favor. If you haven't liked the video, go ahead and like the video. I got 122 people watching. Steve the Dean's in the house, y'all, fellas. So go ahead. Let's just have 71. Thank you. Let's just get it up to 80. All right. 72. Thank you. Let's keep the likes coming in. So if you're a brother, you're just coming into the show, the stream. We do this for your entertainment. We do this for your knowledge. We do this every week. No other YouTuber puts out as much content like this than we do. All right. You're not going to find it nowhere else on Black YouTube or YouTube, period. So in order for us to keep doing this, to keep this going, you need to keep the likes coming up. 76. Thank you. And also, I need you to go and like Steve the Dean. Okay. Let's go ahead and support Steve the Dean's channel. He's almost on the break of 7,000 subscribers. This channel alone, we've gotten him, a pretty good amount of subscribers. Yes. That's not even my main channel. When that comes back for live programs, we're going to get the Dean up to 10,000. But I need you brothers to go ahead and subscribe to him right now. Not now, but right now. Go into the chat, subscribe to Steve the Dean, and while you're doing it at the same time, get the likes coming up. 126 watching. Let's continue to go. Steve, you talked about loser friends. All right, and Steve, let me kind of stump you. I have to do this.
Yes.
I'm listening to what you're saying, Steve.
Yes.
What you're saying sounds real good.
Yes.
All right, but I do have those loser friends. My dad was a simp. All right. My dad was sleeping on the damn fucking couch. All right.
Yes. Yes.
But my granddaddy is a simp.
Yes.
Okay? And my friends, they're simps.
Yes.
I don't have the moral capacity around me. I don't have the people around me as a support system to really build this thing. I mean, what your sound says is good, but Steve, I need a support system. This is my problem. Everybody that I'm sipping is in my DNA, Steve. I mean, what do I got to do to get that support system to help me daily? Because you're the only guy I've ever heard tell me this.
Negro Manosphere is a support system. Boom. All right, but let me shut you down on that one. Yeah, go there. That's support. Boom. But anyway, but let me break this why down. I didn't say not to love your dad and not to love your grandfather and not to love your friends and have love for your friends. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying that you guys need to understand the rules of the Serengeti when you're out there in the wild and hunting. You are a percentage of the people you hang out with. That's right. The rule. That's the law. That's the code. I'm not saying cut them off, but what I'm saying is if you can't find people that are going to push you and drive you to be a better man, help you ascend higher up that mountain, then they are holding you back from your greatness. You need guys that are going to show you to take responsibility and stuff and not sit around and have cuddle parties and let's hold each other's hand and complain and whine, bitch and moan. You don't want friends like that. You want the friends that be like, man, get your ass up. Like I told you, big dog, when the way it is with mom is when you fall off your bike, she's there with the Neosporin and she's there to kiss the knee and make it feel better. Right. Do you want friends like that? when you are having your problems and issues where they get their Neosporin, they get their chicken soup and make you feel better? Or do you want some motherfuckers to tell you, you know what, I know you're hurting, I know things are bad, but you better get your ass up, because motherfucking men do not stand, we don't sit, and we definitely aren't still. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough, but it's going to make you stronger. I know you're hurt right now. I know it's tough, but that's what I need. I need someone to push me to be greater, force me, and not only them push me from one end, I need to push myself. I can't do that when I have weights behind me or crabs in a bucket trying to pull me back down and make me want to be more like them, where I want to sit and complain, poor me, my pee-pee hurt bullshit. I want individuals that's going to make me be a better fucking man, where I can help them be better men. And as one, like I said, your motherfucking website, that's what I meant. When you go there, you see men supporting other men, men trying to push men to be greater. You got guys like Alan Roger Curry, you got Angry Man, you got tons of guys on there helping, supporting, and showing a love and a respect that's not out there. And that's what they need. They don't need people saying, "Well, it's okay. We'll just wait till tomorrow. It's okay." You don't want those motherfuckers, because they will hold you back. What's up, dog? They will hold you back. Boom.
Excellent answer. And the reason why we're mentioning that is a lot of time, a lot of men are not successful because of who you hang around.
Yes.
I said this briefly about men helping men. I was in Ukraine, as you guys know. I go there quite often. I've been there 3 times in the last year. I went to the Metro Club. Me and my woman, we went there. But even last year in April, I went. I noticed that the Turkish men own a lot of infrastructure in that actual country. And I want to give you an example of that. And I'm going to show you this. I'm going to get back to the interview. This is the SIM card from LifeSale Ukraine. This SIM card is in Ukrainian. This is my Ukrainian number. All right. And you guys, when I go back over there in a few weeks, this company is actually owned by not Ukrainians, but guess who owns it? This is Turkish men who own this company, right? Now think about this. These guys are foreigners. They're hated as hell, right? But a group of foreign men in Ukraine own the 3rd largest cell phone company, LifeSale. Now, they also own this club called the Metro Club. And when these guys pick up women, and Bruce V's talked about this the same way, they don't pick up women by themselves. They pick up women as a group. I saw it. All right. And so what happens is there's a group of girls. All right. One guy's getting the hot chick. If the other girl is fine, cool. If she's not, guess what? Those men are going to help that one guy pick up that hot chick. And those other guys are going to keep the party going, dance with those other chicks, whether they're ugly or not, just so that one guy can pick that one chick up. Even in the club that they own. Why? Because those men are beneficial for one another. They are helping each other. So that means if one of them gets into a fight, all of them get into a fight. They don't give a fuck who it is. They don't care if those Ukrainian guys try to beat them up or intimidate them out of the city. Don't stop them from owning this, right? It don't stop them from picking up chicks as a group. It doesn't stop them from being a minority in that country, but running a lot of shit in that country, because it's about men helping men, and it's about you are the company you keep. And another thing that I noticed is those Ukrainian chicks, when they figure out what the alpha male is in Lviv or Western Ukraine, guess what the alpha male is? The alpha male is not a Ukrainian man. The alpha male is a Turkish man, right? Because you are who you hang around. And so those guys who have helped build infrastructure in Ukraine make it better for any Turkish guy that comes there now, because they look at the Turkish guy as a part of the infrastructure. Right. So you guys get that? You are who you hang around, literally.
Yes.
And this is proof. How many African Americans go into other countries and do this? Name one. Can you name one, Steve?
Shit, no. Fuck. Hey,
no.
dog. No.
No. You can go to any mall. You can go in a foreign mall, any mall. You can get a LifeCell SIM card. Turks, right? They're taking your Ukrainian money and sending it back to Turkey, right? And it's about men being around men, helping each other, right? Encouraging each other, because you don't get shit like this. Like Steve said, you don't get stuff like this by being a candy ass. But, oh, your knees hurt. No. Shit like this happens under tough times, right? You don't build infrastructure with easy. Things happen. They do. That's why we're trying to teach you guys the man mindset. This is the whole purpose of Steve's program. You can do shit like this. All right? Let's go back to some of the things that you're saying. Yes. Now, let's flip the script, because Steve, on your website, I noticed you never have pictures of Black women. Now, I'm going to try to spin this real quick. It seems like the women that I see you with on your site are very, very super attractive white women. Mm-hmm. Now, I got the brothers, because, I'm living in Poland and been living in Europe for 2 years. I get so many comments or questions. How do I pick up white women and deal with white women in the position of strength? I mean, is it different from dealing with Black chicks? Because, Black chicks are disrespectful. They're rude. I'm tired of dealing with them. Is it going to be easier for me to deal with white women from the position of strength than it is with Black women? What's your question to that? What's your answer to that, Steve?
Okay, the first answer is the reason the majority of my clientele is white. So that's high 90% is white from all over the world. That's why I have that. But again, I teach a mindset. So it doesn't matter what race or color you're going after, it's your mindset. Now, to answer your question, is the problem I would have with that individual is, again, you're instead of working on you, you're trying to prop one up more than the other based off of their behaviors towards other people. Just because she's treating that cookie cutter like a bitch doesn't mean she's going to treat you like one if you have that standard. So, but I don't care if you going after a blue woman or a green woman or whatever type of woman you're going after. I can show you how to get her to act correct, because you're right. When you hear words like strong, they hard to deal with and all this other stuff, you're absolutely right, O'Shea. They are that way to these weak ass guys who allow them to be that way. That doesn't mean they have to be that way to you, because once you have that, see, the thing that's funny, O'Shea, is that they are like that to a lot of individuals, but you always notice when they get with a real pipe hitting man, they always correcting themselves. They don't get loud with a real man. They don't get all antsy with a real man. They don't get disrespectful with a real man, because a real man ain't gonna put up with that bullshit. So whoever comes to me, you tell me what you want, what flavor of ice cream you want, and I will show you exactly how to get it. But here's the thing, O'Shea, I'm gonna tell them the same thing. It's don't make it about these women. Make it more about yourself, because the pathway to being a man has nothing to do with women. These women are just a perk. Now, if any women listen, I'm sorry. It's the bottom line. Y'all are just a perk. Being a man has nothing to do with women, guys. But as you ascend up that mountain and you choose to have a woman and she's worth something, then you give her something more. But again, these guys, O'Shea, are more intimidated by this fake ass, weak ass attitude that they have, and they just they're more afraid of dealing with it, man. They can deal with any woman. They're easy.
So what you're telling me is the reason why I've been having problem with Black women is not really them. It's because I'm a pain in the ass. It's me. I'm weak. I don't know how to deal with women. Is that what you're saying?
And let me explain why. Because it's going to ruffle some feathers. Let me explain why. Like I said before, guys, you don't have to put up with. That's the key word. Put up with. If she is showing you anything that is different than what your standard is, fire her ass. Just because she's treating the next man like shit doesn't mean you're going to allow her to treat you like shit. Because I tell you guys, I'm telling you, O'Shea, you see how they treat men nowadays, right? but
Right.
they don't treat their job that way. they
Hello.
hey they might yell and scream at Tyrone, but when she go to work and she go to yes sir, oh yes sir, I'll have that paperwork to you, yes sir, right away sir, yes sir, thank you sir. You know why? Because the company had the standard that Tyrone didn't have. The company said, if you don't abide by my standard, you're gonna get your ass fired. Tyrone instead is when she started raising her voice and testing what kind of man he was. Tyrone did the worst thing that a lot of guys do: reward bad behavior. That's what you guys do. Is like I say, O'Shea, you had a puppy before, haven't you? Have you ever had a dog, O'Shea?
I sure did.
And when you got that little cute ass puppy and you were like, oh, there's a cute puppy, you sat him in your house, that little motherfucker ran right to the middle of your living room and either shit or pissed on the floor and looked at you and said, O'Shea, what kind of master are you going to be? Are you going to reward me and give me a cookie snack and say that's cute and let me know it's okay for me to run around and shit all over your house? Or are you going to rub my nose in it, pat my ass and put me outside to show me that this is not going to happen? We are too busy rewarding these women bad behavior because we think that we cannot get anything else. You men, you are kings. It is your birthright. You can get yellow, green, purple, red, blue, orange. I don't care what color, race of woman. That is your birthright. If you choose to want a black woman, that is your choice as a man, but you got to have that standard or they're going to walk over you like they do these guys that they don't respect, man.
Absolutely a great question. Wow. And a great answer. So, like I said, Steve is always rebutting anything I'm saying. I'm trying to throw what I can at the brother. Shout out to Crystal Jackson in the chat, Unity Boxing. Listen, you guys, thank you for listening. 151 watching, 92 likes, 7 dislikes. Somebody is always hating. I see my big bro AON 2013 in the chat. What's good? Brendan Centers, I see you. Full Circle, I see you. Jeb Mafia, I see you. Now I need you to like the video, okay? Let's get them up. 92, I need 8 more to get to 100. So if you're just coming in the chat, do me a favor, like this video, right? And the reason why we ask you to like the video and donate a like, and the reason why that is because YouTube promotes the video, right? And so that's what you get. Thank you, 98 likes, 7 dislikes. Let's keep it going. Thank you, Joe Mama, for your like. 101, thank you. Let's get it up to 110. 9 more. Carmen Fail TV, what's going on? Bob Doe, what's up? Terry Hot Sauce, Full Circle, George Jefferson. 105, I see you. 106, let's get them more. Let's get them more. Let's get them more. Let's get them more.
Oh, O'Shea, can I say something real quick? I want to say thank you to those 7 dislikes. I'd rather say thank you to the 7 dislikes than the likes. I appreciate the likes, but I want to say thank you to the dislikes because the truth is something that a lot of these women can't force feed down their throat. They're so used to hearing guys pander and kiss their ass when they hear the truth. When you know what? When she's hitting that dislike button, she's getting a towel to wipe that juice that's running down her leg because she can't understand how can I hate this motherfucker so much and yet be turned on by him at the same time. Go ahead, sir.
Y'all hear the game? And this is what I want to do. And not Crystal, because Crystal always donate. I need one of you brothers to start off the offer this Sunday. Somebody put up $5 in the super chat. All right? Put up $5 in the super chat. Y'all know we're trying to get some Popeye's chicken. Got 146 people watching. Right? If I had 100 of y'all giving $5, it's a lot of goddamn chicken. Well, somebody put up $5 in here if you appreciate what we saying. Let's get it started. Niggas need Popeye's chicken in here right now, right? You know what I mean? So if you want to, get the offer plate going. Better than church. Give up $5. Oh, $5. Negro Manosphere, what's up? That's one. Can I get 25 other brothers to give me $5 right now? Nigga hungry. Let's keep it
hungry.
Keep it up, man. Y'all know we got Steve the D in the house. $5 Full Circle. That's what I'm talking about. That's 2 people. Oregon Calypso. That's all we're talking about, baby. Get a 5 up. We ain't talking about nothing major. Just give up 5. We just need to rep 5. Oh, the killer genius.
So shit.
That's 15. Oh, $2. Keep it going. We got 17 in the chat. That's what we seen. We asking for everything for the brothers. We ain't asking for you to get your whole paycheck up. Drop 5, drop $2. Let us know you appreciate what we're doing. Let us know we appreciate what Steve the Dean is doing. That's what we're talking about. So thank you, brothers, right there, for just dropping, supporting the show, putting some food stamps in the offering plate. Steve, I gotta get back to you. Now you told me I had some loser friends, right?
Yes.
And my friends is losers.
Yes.
You told me the reason why I'm not getting no women, black, white, or otherwise, is because it's me.
Yes.
Right?
Responsibility. Yes. Me.
It's me.
Yes.
What you've been saying is the reason why I've been dealing with bullshit bitches is because I choose to? You mean I've been sitting around just taking abuse from chicks? Just letting chicks talk to me crazy? You mean I could have left that the whole time?
Yes. Now, before I answer that question, give me a number from 1 to 10, O'Shea. 1 to 10. Give me a number from 1 to 10.
5.
Okay. First 5 people, O'Shea. You mark down the emails. Okay. So we'll get to that later. Now, the thing is, O'Shea, everything we do is a choice because as men, we are not in control of the outside world. We have nothing but control over ourselves. If you want to click the like button, guess what? You've got control to do that. If you want to hit the dislike button, you've got control. You got control to get up, turn on your lights, turn on your TV, drive your car, go outside, put your clothes on. You control you. Everything you do is a choice that you choose to make. So if she's treating you bad and you allow her to do it, that's a choice that you have made with yourself, not with her. Because as I said before, they are going to do what you allow them to do and get away with at the end of the day. That's just how it is, O'Shea. That's how it is, fam.
Wow. Excellent question. Crystal Jackson, let me do this. Shout out to her. Y'all, listen, Crystal donates like every damn live chat, $20. Thank you so much. Now I know, Crystal's a black woman in the chat, and she always supports. Thank you for so much. I try to tell her Crystal don't donate. Crystal always donate. Now, brothers, I know y'all not gonna let her beat y'all. So if you ain't, I ain't saying 10. Oh, thank you, Jeff Michael talking about. All right, look.
Hey, O'Shea, can I give Crystal some game since she's being nice? Can I give her a little bit of game?
Yeah.
Is that okay, O'Shea?
Go ahead.
Oh, Crystal, this is for you. And any woman of any color who really want to get a man, this is what you got to do. There's 4 simple things: submit, serve, sex, and shh. That means that, Crystal, when you go to the club, don't take a drink from a guy that you using his drinks. You know what? Maybe buy him a drink. If he takes you out to dinner, which I strictly disagree on, but if he takes you out to dinner and they give you that artichoke dip, reach over and grab his saucer and serve him first. Because, Crystal, the cool thing about it is, if you want to be the cool chick and not the booty call, trust me, you want to be that. If he's playing video games, play video games with him. Matter of fact, jerk him off and give him a little head or dome while he's playing his video games. When he's instead of going to these chick flick movies that you want to go see, look at some man movies. Take him to man movies. And I guarantee you, if it was me talking to O'Shea, I would be like, damn, O'Shea, you ain't gonna believe my girl, man. She cool. She doing this. She doing that. You know what O'Shea gonna say? Damn, that's a cool chick. But if you like these bitter ass women out there making me feel like I gotta do shit for you, you're not giving me no sex, you're not submitting, you're not serving, and you're running your mouth. When I talk to O'Shea, you be like, man, fuck that bitch, man. Hey, after you get that ass from her, why don't you give me them pictures and show me how I can fuck her? I'm just giving you some game, girl. So you got to take care of your men. Know your place at the table, and you're going to get that man. I'm sorry, O'Shea. I just wanted to give her some game because she donated to the manosphere.
She donated to the manosphere. And she always does. Shout out to Jet Mafia, $10. Shout out to Gone Postal, $5. Listen, you brothers are really getting it cracking in here. Like I said, if you haven't, you got an Android phone, put up $3, put up $5. The reason why I like to have everybody give $5, I just showed everybody it's still the show. So if you can, give $3, if you can, give $5. That just let you know that, hey, we appreciate what you brothers are doing. And y'all know what happens. We put the money right back into the manosphere for you guys. Constant content. That's what we do. It's how we do it. So thank you, brothers. We're gonna keep the show going. Let me do this. I got 142 watching, 119 likes, 8 dislikes, brother.
All right, got another dislike. Yes,
another dislike. Y'all you got Steve the Dean in the house right now. Let's go ahead and get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? Get the likes up.
Hey, O'Shea, you know that one that made that 8 dislike when she get off the show, she was like, girl, I can't believe that asshole was on with O'Shea, but girl, I can't stop thinking about him. I was slipping and sliding all over the place.
Steve, let me ask you this. We live in a gynocentric society, right? And I know that your clientele is multicultural, right? But we live in America,
yes,
where people are very, very selfish, yes, right? In particular, men. Yes. Men, is particularly in the Black community, we feel like, man, we have to compete with one another. There's not enough coochie to go around. Well, I can't work with my brother. Or I can't uplift my brother because he might get a girl that I want to get with. So therefore, I gotta keep competing. That's why my friends, if I start doing a little bit better than them, they might start hating on me, and I gotta get out there for myself. What's the beauty of men working together as a group with getting women? How does that benefit? I mean, in your opinion, how do you think when men work together, how are they able to get the women that they want? Thank you, Dean Ambrose, for your donation of $5.
All right, first, there was something that you said, and I want everybody in the room, because a lot of guys feel that there's not enough women. Everybody, every man in the room, just snap your fingers like this. Snap your fingers. Just snap your fingers. You know what that noise is, guys? That means every second. It just happened. There's a 18-year-old that just became legal. Oh, wait. There's a 25-year-old that just became 26. Oh, shit. There's another. Oh, wait. There's a 23-year-old that just became 24. Every second they're getting there's so much ass out there, guys. You can't complain. I'm just snapping my finger. Oh, there's another one that just became legal, O'Shea, and another one. So you can't say there's not enough women out there, number one. But guys, let me tell you how we used to do it with my dogs. Because see, our boys, we used to get ass so much. And guys, you can't say ass without smiling. Try that shit. We were getting so much ass from women that we had a roster system. Every woman came in through the farm system. And then when they show value and worth, see, our roster was like 10. So that means we had rules. Number 1 and number 2, you couldn't mess with because those are potential wives. 3, 4, and 5, those are ones that you can use as draft picks. Now, I'm sorry, ladies, I'm just telling you how we did it, okay? What we used to do is we used to trade women like baseball cards. So basically, it was like this, O'Shea. Say you had a woman and there was one I was trying to get at, okay? I'd be like, O'Shea, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you my number 8 and my number 6 for your number 4 in a supplemental. And that means is that, okay, a supplemental is if you and I are walking down the street, O'Shea, and we like the same girl because I got that supplemental, I get first dibs. That's how we would do it. Because one thing we are going to do is we're going to respect each other's rule of, hey, don't mess with the 1 or 2. But you got to keep your game airtight because 3 on down, if you ain't doing what you got to do, you're going to get your woman taken. And that helps you a little bit better. I mean, again, but we play by different rules, O'Shea. But for the regular guys out there, what I'm saying is that never let a woman come between your friendship. Women will come and go, but your boys are going to last forever. So you just need to talk to your boys and establish an understanding. You know what, dog? If I say she my 1 or my 2, be respectful and don't try to hit at her. You know what I mean? Be respectful of us. But anything down the line, y'all need to come up with your own terms and agreements, man. That's how we do it, dog. It'd be easy. So,
So, like I said, Steve just hit the point. And this is what we're trying to do here in the Negro manosphere, the Black manosphere. We're trying to show brothers the more unified as a group that we can become, the better that we can get as a core group. So I'm gonna tell you like this, man. White men, they don't necessarily like each other all the time, but they will work together. They'll work together. Yes. And when they work together as a unit, all the women in that society see them as, as being alpha. That's why white men can go to some of these countries, man. If you don't believe what I'm saying, go to this website, naughtynomad.com. All right? I want you to go to naughtynomad.com. And naughtynomad.com, go to Africa, you will see how these white men talk about when they go to Africa, how those women will just give them coochie just because they're white. And the reason why that is because for hundreds and hundreds of years, white men have stuck together. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why if a white guy goes to Nigeria and you're black and you go to Nigeria, that white dude got 5 to 6 times the better chance of hooking up with some chicks than you did, because they represent a togetherness, infrastructure, buildings things, construction things. And the things about us, brothers, we can do the same thing. All right. We have the same ability. Men in general have that same ability. So, like I said, the more we're sharing information, the more we are supporting each other, the more knowledge you have to apply that knowledge. And then you're able to, not spend as much money, not go through so much emotional heartbreak, not being competing. Because I'm going to just keep it real. If you didn't hear people like Steve the Dean Williams giving you this game, what ends up happening is you go into your primal instincts that your single mother probably taught you, and you end up wanting to fight another brother over a female. Because that's what women will do sometimes. They'll put you up against one another. And you're not equipped to handle that, right? And then once you get messed up with a female, you go to jail or something, you back doing it to another 2 dudes, right? And so the reason why, if we're sharing information, you ain't got to go through this. So once again, shout out to everybody who's been donating. Let's keep it going. So I want to ask you, Steve, where do you see, where do you see men in the next, 10 years? If let's say 50% of men adopt the man mindset, right, in America?
Yes.
What changes would we see?
Oh, wow, it's beautiful. Oh man. Let's go into the future real quick. Let's go to the year 4638. what the first thing that they're gonna see, your great grandchildren gonna see, is they're gonna have the fireplace and they're gonna have a picture of you on the wall, because you have created something that we don't know how to do as black men right now. It's a legacy. You will create something where, you know what, they have their own business. They have their own successes. And it's because of my great grandfather, Jebediah, whoever your name is, you know what, he realized that he is not taking blame. He's not blaming others. He's taking responsibility, and he's learning how to grow. So that's in the future. But for right now, the guys that learn the man mindset, one thing we do is we teach you working together or being single-minded, because you can be a lone wolf as well. But I also do something called Stomp the Dean, because I always want to let every man know, I don't care what color you are, that in this day and age, we have more opportunities than ever before to create your own business. So what I do is I tell guys, tell me what you do, and I can automatically come up with a job for you or a business that you can start, because it's called Stomp the Dean. And these motherfuckers can't stop me, because every time they say, Steve, they'll call up my show, Steve, I'm an artist. And automatically I'm like, okay, this is what you can do. I show them how to do children's books. I show them how to draw for people. I give them .coms. That's what we do. We are a community that helps men. My main goal is I want you to be that man that they have that photo of above their fireplace in the year 5438. Because you were the reason why they are who they are today. And that's what we're trying to get them. It's not about me. I'm just putting the weapons on the table. But my thing is, I want you to get the ass. I want you to win. But I want you to create your own wealth. Do what everyone else is doing. And the thing is, O'Shea, a lot of our men don't have anybody to push them or give them that information. I give that information. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that on my show later on today. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a Stomp the Dean. And I'll give them ways to create business and wealth.
Okay, so listen, after this, Steve the Dean's actually going to go on the air, right?
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, I'm going on the air for 5 hours. I'm going to do 5 hours in about an hour from now. I'm about to do about 5 hours live, where we're going to take phone calls. We'll take phone calls. I'm going to answer your questions. And if y'all need help to create businesses, just call me. Call me. Be a man. Pick up that phone, call the line, and say, hey, this is what I can do, because I need to know what your talent is to be able to give you an idea of what you can do, man.
Okay. Wow. So you know what? I want to thank Steve the Dean for coming on, because again, yeah, the show to get ready for. Man, he's been just great. Let me do this. I can't say enough about Steve the Dean. He reached out to me about a month ago on my main channel. We did an awesome show. Now, my first channel, many of you guys know, I got to post a video on there maybe next week. So for those of you who are subscribed to the O'Shea Duke Jackson channel, I have almost 37,000 subscribers. When Steve and me did the first show on that channel, we had close to 170,000 watch time minutes. The second time we did a show was on my smaller channel. Now, my channel that we're on right now, even though you can't see it, I have closer upwards of about 5,000 or more subscribers. Steve the Dean, again, ended up with over 130,000 watch time minutes, right? And less views. So that means the second time we brought him on, he did an excellent job. So what I want to do is for you brothers who want to hear this is get into the chat box right now, right? And subscribe to Steve the Dean. Subscribe to the man. All right. I want you to go ahead and do that. Do me a favor. Say subbed. Go into the chat box you see of the chat right now. Click on Steve the Dean's YouTube handle. Hit subscribe. Hit the bell. And then let me know in the comment section that you subscribe to him. Right? There's a guy that I saw that's new to this channel. He said he's going to subscribe. Hey, I thank you for subscribing here, but you got to also subscribe to Steve the Dean. Also, like the video. I appreciate you guys liking the video. Is Steve taking questions now? Damon, I tell you what, he has a show going to be for 5 hours. I want you to support Steve the Dean's show. Thank you, Dean Fanbro, for subbing. So, Damon, what you want you to do is he's going to start a show in about an hour. Call into the show. And then he'll be on for 5 hours, ask him on the show, support his show, all right? And then they'll try to stump you. Is that right?
Yeah, it's called Stump the Dean. If you can stump me, I'll give you a prize out my fucking store. You ain't gonna stump my ass, because as soon as you give me an idea, I already got it in my head what you can do, and I'll show you exactly where you need to go about doing it. And don't say you want to fly or some shit like that, but you know.
All right. Thank you. Joseph Tucker just subbed to you. Steve Dean, George Jefferson subbed to you. All right. And thank you guys. Keep subbing. Now, my channel is growing. This channel right now. Thank you, Damon. He just subbed. This channel, although it's smaller, is growing at about 120 subs a day, right? So that means whenever we're bringing Steve back, you know, Steve is getting exposure to all of these people. So you can search him, Steve the Dean Williams. And once again, shout out to everybody who's been checking out the vlogs that we've been producing. Shout out to my editor, Dima from Russia. So if you guys have been watching the O'Shea Vlogcast, we're on episode number 4. And once again, we're going to do it up until episode 100 for that first season. That's my first season. First season is going to be 100 episodes. All right. And then I'm going to do a whole new season. So once again, we're getting new subscribers every day all over the world. Steve the Dean's going to be able to help out a lot of people. We want to help him get to 8,000 subscribers. And anything else you want to say, Steve?
Yeah, I want to say, first off, thank you. But like I said before, I asked you 1 to 10. You said 5. You gave me the number 5, right?
Yes.
Right? Okay, so you know what to do. Top 5 guys who have sent in a donation first, the first 5, excluding the woman because it's only for men. The first 5 men that have donated to you that you said, you gave me the number. I asked you. So get their email addresses and stuff like that. And you know what I do every time I'm on? I'm always like to send y'all free stuff. So the guys the top 5 guys that did it, get those email addresses for me, O'Shea, and I will send them some free product, absolutely free from the Man Mindset.
Okay, let's see who actually donated. Let me go look. Damn, I can't even.
No, I should tell you next time. Start writing down the email, the names before.
Jet Mafia. So Jet Mafia donated. I know for sure. Jet Mafia donated. Shit. Who else? If you donated, comment below.
It's only top 5 though. Top 5.
Top 5. So you had to donate. You had to make a donation to get. And then keep in mind, this is a big product. So, so Jet Mafia is 1. Jet Mafia, drop your email. Full circle. Did you donate today? Don't lie and say you didn't, because I'm gonna go. Oh, Dean Fambro donated. He did. Drop your email. Jet Mafia, man, no free stuff for me today. I'm good. Did you get some free stuff already? Man, I think you to go. All right, Dean Fambro, drop your email, man. Drop your email. And for those who did, I tell you what I can do. I can go back and check the super chat. Ariel Garcia. Hold on one second. These people think I'm crazy. I'm gonna go check my super chat donations right now. See if you donated today. These niggas think that I'm just crazy. I donated. We gonna see this.
That's why that's the support system. Y'all got it. That's that we trying to show y'all, man. When you do small things, I'm all about karma, man. Doing just giving a little bit helps a lot, man.
So. Ariel Garcia, he did. Rob Rico donated earlier today. Let me see. Donated. No, hold on. Rob Rico didn't donate today, though. Why are you talking shit today? Nigga, you ain't donating today. This was the donated today. Dean Fambro donated. Gone Postal 28 donated. Jet Mafia donated. Red Star donated. The Killer Genius donated. Negro Manosphere, get that. Jingle. Ashton Hatchett donated. This is today. Ricky Bobby. Rob Rico, nigga, you don't never donate. I'm looking at all this, nigga. That nigga's crazy. That nigga ain't donated this whole month. I donated. No, your broke ass did. This nigga Rob Rico, niggas be lying. Full Circle. Let me look. I'm pretty sure Full Circle did. Yeah, he did. Full Circle. What's your email? Put your email. Put your email if you did. Full Circle email player. I don't keep asking these for email. Rewind the video. What up, Misanthropic? Drop your email, nigga. The fuck? Y'all niggas don't want this shit? Or what's going on, man? All right, Gmail me. Okay, email it to me at planetoshay@gmail.com for Full Circle. And then the other brother, he dropped his email. Let me look here. Jet Mafia. Dean.Fambro@gmail.com. All right. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Since Steve is I'm gonna calculate the donations that I got today. I'm gonna drop Steve a percentage of that.
No, stop. No. You know I don't. No. You don't need to, fam. This is why I want to show these guys. This is the support system. I'm not doing it to get the percentages. I appreciate that, O'Shea, but you know what? Because we work together, because you will give me the opportunity to be on your show. To me, that's appreciation enough. I appreciate you, man. And I thank you a million times over, man. And that's what we're trying to get these guys to see that. But O'Shea, for the bottom, if you give me 5 more, I'll give them probably 15, 20 minutes free coaching. Is that fair? Because I know some guys like, damn, I wish I was number 5. So O'Shea, if you can get the other 5 or the 10, I'll get them free coach. I'll do free coach. I'll coach them one time free for like 20, 30 minutes.
Hitman Allen. He said, I donated today. You did? Nah, not under the name of Hitman Allen, you didn't. No.
Hey, y'all got to be on it. See, every time I come on, you know what I mean? They need to be like, shit, man, I need to go ahead and do something to show my support, because I don't know what Steve going to do. Steve always do something, huh, O'Shea? He always do something.
Always do something, man. Always do something. So I'll tell you what, you guys email me, right? And I'm going to check your names, right? So who did it? I have one already. Fambro, got it. Ariel Garcia, did you donate? Did you send me the email? I see your donation, man. Put your email in the inbox. Email, please. Drop your email. And like the videos for those of you who are in. Like the video.
Yeah, we're going on live in 30 minutes, guys. Just let y'all know.
You guys gotta hurry up, all right?
Yeah, we'll be going on live in 30 minutes on my YouTube channel, and we're gonna take phone calls.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to, for Full Circle, email me at planetoshay@gmail for your emails, because we ain't gonna keep staying here all night and niggas talking about I did not. I ain't gonna take playing with my emotions. All right, so Steve, I'm gonna send the information to Steve. Ariel Garcia. Drop your email. I'm not gonna tell you again. Full circle. Drop your email or email me with your email. All right. So listen, y'all. We're gonna let Steve the Dean go. Dean, thank you so much for coming, man. I appreciate you. Sorry we couldn't do it earlier. I had some things.
No, it's all. Hey, it's all good. I appreciate you, and I just want to say to the guys out there. Last thing I want to say is, guys, if you get a chance, think about the graveyard. You know, y'all know what I'm about to say. Remember, everybody there thought they had tomorrow coming to them. So every day you live your life like it's your last. You know, thank you, O'Shea, and I appreciate you having me on, sir.
All right, so Steve, thanks again. Appreciate you guys, and then we'll try to have them on like next week or so. All right, peace out, you guys. Thank you.
All right, thank you, guys.